Welcome to the Source Studio podcast. My name is Priscilla and I am your host. And I'm on a mission to help luxurious interior designers reclaim their precious time and elevate their services to turn their interior design business into a 7-figure company. How? Keep listening. Hello, my beautiful boss babes. Welcome back to another episode of the Source Studio podcast. Today, I am very excited to dive into a topic that can definitely transform the way you approach your interior design business. And this is delegating. So today we will go ahead and explore how you as an interior designer can begin the journey of delegating tasks to enhance your efficiency, creativity, and overall business growth. So if you have ever felt like you are juggling too much, this episode is here to guide you towards a more balanced and empowered design journey. Try and understand the need to delegate. So let's start actually by addressing a crucial realization that many interior designers reach. The demand for our time and energy can sometimes feel overwhelming, and more than sometimes, I would say. Delegating tasks comes a way to not only relieve the pressure, but to channel your focus where it truly matters. In my own experience, honestly, I recognize that the more I delegate, the more I can channel my energy into the creative heart of either my projects or my client projects or anything that I'm trying to work on. And to add up on this, I would love to say that don't delegate just to free up time. Delegate meaningfully, purposefully. Delegate with a purpose. So each person you bring to your team or each team you decide to outsource to has to be bringing you financial growth, even if they are not directly bringing you the financial growth. I don't know if that makes sense. So for example, if you delegate to our team, we will be bringing you financial growth because you will be focusing on getting new clients or getting a better client experience or a more luxury experience overall while we are taking care of the other stuff that we're consuming that time for you. So we also create a luxurious client experience for you, which will also bring you financial growth. Each thing you delegate, each person you bring to your team, each team you hire, they need to be helping you reach your goal. And I know that this is the first time that you're delegating or one of the first times you're delegating. This can bring you a lot of anxiety. How do we overcome this delegating anxiety? So now let's talk about this initial doubts that can hold us back from delegating. The same delegating anxiety I was mentioning. And I have been there too. Like, I'm a human too. I have been there too. And I have had concerns about maintaining control and ensuring quality. The famous, no one can do it as good as me or better than me or whatever, because we know that we have that specific knowledge and we don't know if the person that we are outsourcing to or delegating to can do it as good. But what I discovered is that delegation is about collaboration and leveraging the strengths of your team with yours. It is all about fostering an environment where everyone thrives. And what I mean by this, everyone will focus on what they do best. And what you do best is taking charge of the CEO role because this is your business. And obviously, more than obvious, design because you are the interior designer. So by overcoming this initial anxiety kind of thing, I have been able to build a stronger and more efficient. But for this, we need to identify the delegate worthy task. Where do we start when it comes to deciding which task to delegate? Well, the key is to recognize the tasks that require your unique expertise and creativity, meaning your zone of genius. Same thing I was talking before. So administrative tasks, project coordination, and research are very often great things, great candidates for delegation. Those things are very time consuming and are stuff that they're probably not your zone of genius because you are made for design. And on top of those, delegating your 2D drafting and 3D rendering is also an amazing idea because those are the two most time-consuming tasks your business has probably, and they are absolutely essential and important during the design process. And by taking this task out of your plate, you create more space for your design genius to come out So the same thing I was mentioning before, and not just design genius, you're CEO genius. You are a boss babe. And you need to irradiate that energy, and you need the space and time for that. But you're probably wondering, girl, what are some effective delegation techniques? Well, let's talk about very good strategies for effective delegation. First of all, communication is absolutely essential. So important. And clearly outlining your expectations, setting milestones too, like very small goals, daily goals, and maintaining an open line of communication with your team would ensure that your workflow goes very smoothly. On top of all of this, always embrace the technology that is growing constantly. So embrace technology such as project management tools that can streamline collaboration and keep everyone on the same page. And you guys, don't try to jump all the way into delegation or outsourcing if you never did it. Don't dive deep in it all from zero, because that can be overwhelming and you're bringing the possibility that it won't go well. So to avoid that, just start small, as I always mention, you guys. So do a gradual transition to delegating. And what I mean with this, transitioning to a delegation mindset doesn't have to be an overnight shift. In fact, I actually have found that a gradual approach works best. And this is what I always tell you guys. So start small, build trust, and give your team the opportunity to excel. It's all about creating a collaborative atmosphere where everyone contributes to the collective success. So each person that is in your team, each person that works for you, each person you hire has to be collaborating to your business success. They all have to be A players. You cannot be hiring people who are not ready or willing to do their best, to go above and beyond. With all this said, girls, if you're considering embarking on your own delegation journey, this is my advice. Embrace the learning curve. Be so patient here. This is so important. So listen to this. Start by delegating tasks that you are comfortable releasing control over. So don't micromanage. Remember, delegation is an investment in your business growth and your well-being. So important. Take care of your own self. Seek guidance from mentors and colleagues who have successfully integrated delegation into their design practices. So if you have anyone who has been delegating for a while now, you should definitely go and ask for advice. Besides all the advice we already give in this podcast and on our Instagram, there is so much value you can take from someone that you have a good relationship with and they already have done this. And you guys, this has a huge impact on your dream life, the life that you have been desiring for so long. And you might be wondering, like, how all this tied to your dream life? Well, let me share a personal insight. By delegating tasks, I have reclaimed precious time, like precious time. And also, I have reclaimed some mental capability. And I hope this makes sense. But this has allowed me to focus on what truly helps my passion. What is my passion? My passion is to help gorgeous designers to bring their business to the next level. This is bringing me a step closer to realizing my dream of helping beautiful, meaningful, and impactful interior design businesses to thrive, to come to the next level, to be luxurious, to reach those 7 figures you have been trying to reach. And each one of my team members, each person I bring to my team, they all have their own purpose. I do not delegate without a purpose or a strategy. I have them all in place and they all help me to grow my business, even if it is not directly. So as we wrap up this episode, remember that delegation is all about empowerment. And you all know I love a good woman empowerment. So keep this in mind. It is all about channeling your energy into what truly matters and fostering collaboration and achieving a more beautiful work-life balance. I hope this all helped you guys so much. This episode is meant to be a little bit of a step-by-step guide in a general aspect, and it is supposed to empower you into this journey in this next business stage. I really encourage you to take those first steps towards smart delegation. I know it's so scary, but it is a journey that can elevate your interior design business and your overall well-being. Thank you so much for being in this episode with me again. And I really hope to see you next time. Keep designing and empowering your journey. Thank you for listening to the Sur Studio podcast. We love to have in our community. Let's be friends on social media. You can find us on Instagram at surstudio.id or check out our website at surstudiointeriordesign.com. This was Priscilla from Sur Studio, and I look forward to have you on our next episode.